All right.
Like this spoon is fun?
Yeah. All right. Good evening. Thank you all for being here. Get my cards ready. Do a reading tonight. I'm reading from a deck tonight that I have not read from in quite a while. Got a couple of decks I haven't read from in a while. This one and another one I bought a long time ago when I first started. No, not first started on YouTube, but when I had my older channel. It was a group, psychic group that I was in on Facebook, and I was one of the readers. And the lady who was over the group, she made the deck. I can't remember her name. She does astrology. Thank you, babe. Let me taste it real quick. It needs something though. Maybe a little more sugar. Kind of watery like. Not too bad. Maybe it's me. All right. My daughter's making me some coffee. Okay. This deck is fine. I can't remember her name. I was sub to her channel. She does have a channel here on YouTube. She does. She does astrology. And I had fun in her group. I had fun in her group. But I can't remember the name of the. I don't remember the name of the group. I remember the name of the cards, but I like her deck, and I haven't read from that deck in a long time. All right, so let me get these cards together, and we shall begin. Thank you. That's good, babe. I appreciate it. Maybe it's just me. I'm going through this thing with coffee lately because
I just know sometimes there's been a few times where it's been watery, even though I could have sworn I put way more grounds than water.
yeah, I try to put at least one more tablespoon in there.
That's what I always do.
But it may not be. That might be fine. It's I've been noticing that lately though. When I make it.
Oh, because
But
I always put at least one more tablespoon, if not a little more.
Yeah. But it's some place that I've been going lately to get coffee that I really that bakery. Lizzie's Bakery. I really like that coffee. Yeah. I used to really like the hood coffee in the hood, but you know I ain't going all the way down there to get no coffee. Thanks, Beck. All right. All right. I really just started doing that, knocking on the cars like that since I've been doing these lives. I didn't used to do that. Just felt led to do it one day, and I've been doing it ever since. All right. Okay. So I'm going to be reading tonight from the Necronomicon. Okay. Nothing specific. We'll just see what comes up. One shuffle. Okay. Let's see what we get here tonight. Target has all of these, I don't know, like a ton of flavors of coffee. This one is vanilla brulee, but I really love, they have this one called lavender. Vanilla lavender. And I really love the lavender, like lavender lemonade and stuff like that. It's so good. So I thought I'd try it. It's really good. Hold on. One shuffle here. All right, let's get into it here. We have, I'll put my glasses on. The writing is a little small. Okay. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles, upright. 7 of Books, upright. 5 of Beakers, upright. And here we have 10 of Beakers in reverse. Now, YouTube is funny. You know, I don't know who's behind what, but when I didn't do readings for like 5 days, they took 2 subs away. And I know it's not like random people just unsubbing. Because as soon as I did the live reading last night, immediately 2 were there. But my watch hours, because I've been checking out my watch hours. And the more I did it, it got up to 1,600, some odd numbers. Then now it's like 1,577. And I'm like, okay. It's not for me, it's not a battle that I'm going to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. I do this because I enjoy it, you know. And I do enjoy it. All right. But it's kind of like a friend of mine said, they try to keep you to themselves. You know, it's like, yeah. All right, but let's get into this, okay? Because I felt led to do a general reading here from the Necronomicon deck. This is another deck that I really, really love. Out of the decks that I have thus far, my favorite 2 are My favorite, like I said before, Dust to Onyx. I really love the Hoodoo Tarot deck. And I love this deck as well, the Necronomicon. So many decks. I showed it one time. I got my daughter a deck of Marvel Comics decks, but I was going to try to read from it one day, but I didn't because I don't know the characters to the extent, that great of an extent. And I know that she knows them well. So, but it was a gift to her anyway. All right, so give me a second. Like I said, I haven't read from this in a while. Okay. Well, I feel thus far, I feel like someone has done something that they shouldn't have, playing around or messing around in something that I'm hearing spillage. Okay, I heard cause the application of pain. All right, but let's see. Somebody, yeah, whatever, I don't know, a test, an experiment gone wrong, I feel. Okay. Apply something they expected to apply to another, okay, that I feel like they thought would be fruitful for them. Okay. Possibly, I feel like even trying to steal something, but like maybe hidden knowledge, works, hidden books, things that tampering with things, okay, that they know not of, but trying to obtain something, okay, trying to obtain some knowledge, I feel, okay, from another, okay, or others. It may not have just been one other person, but others. And doing this, it's kind of like, I feel like whatever the experiment was, the test, the plan, the plot, okay, scheming, it's kind of like, I feel like it was like a fantasy. Let me make sure my shit is on. Okay. Like a fantasy. Okay, a thought. A thought process. They thought they would be able to attain something. Okay, or obtain something out of this that was going to be to their benefit. Like, I feel like they thought they had, like, hit a gold mine or something. And possibly they possibly might have known some things, okay, in regards to, I'm hearing failed. Okay, I was going to say experiment, but in regards to this experiment that failed, okay, they might have had a little bit of knowledge, okay, about how to do something, okay, to obtain things. And favor, I'm hearing they wanted to obtain favor, or like more favor. I felt like, excuse me, I feel like the seeds that they were planting, the little bit that they were doing, okay, was yielding, great results, okay, in their eyes, okay. Possibly I'm hearing a lot, okay, a lot of results, but they wanted more, okay. This little bit that they had obtained was not enough. I don't know if this was done out of envy, okay, and spite, I'm hearing, or they wanted to spite someone. Okay. Like to show them what they know. Okay. Like they know so much, or they knew so much. Okay. And it's like, I just have to show you what I know. You're not better than me. This type, that energy there. Okay. So they were yielding again before but doing the little things, the little bit of knowledge that they had, okay, they were yielding some great results, I'm hearing, okay, positive results, okay, things of that nature I'm hearing. But they wanted more. Okay, I keep hearing envious nature. This person was envious or had an envious nature. Okay, very envious. Okay, wanted to steal things. Okay, of course, if you're stealing, it don't belong to you. Steal things. Okay, obtain things that was not theirs, that did not belong to them. Okay, and I feel like this person here, they felt if they had greater knowledge or more knowledge here, okay, that it would yield even greater results. Okay, better results, more results, higher results. And so they stole. Okay. I'm hearing great minds think alike, so they probably involved others. Problem is though, that when they went to steal like the more, okay, more knowledge, okay, to yield even more results, the greater results. They only got, how can I say, they didn't get it all. Okay. They only got a little more knowledge. Okay. Not realizing that the little bit that they got, it's not fragmented. Okay. It's holistic. Okay. So they only understood a small part or a small fraction, okay, of what it is they obtained or of what it is they stole. Okay. The knowledge that they were stealing. Okay. Or the knowledge that, well, I feel like this at this point, the knowledge that they got, I am hearing stole. So I don't know, they might have stole the knowledge from somebody else to yield greater results, put whatever kind of plot plan scheme they had together, okay, to do some kind of experiment, okay, to get even more. Okay. Black magic, sounds like. Okay, they were doing some black magic, okay? Or maybe I should just say magic. But I feel like the intention is what made it, I don't want to say black, but dark, evil. Okay. To obtain more things and to obtain favor, okay, in the eyes of others. Okay. I'm really hearing another, so possibly just one person, okay, that they wanted to they wanted that one person to look at them favorably. Because I'm hearing, but this person did not look at them favorably, regardless of what they did. It didn't really matter what they did, okay, what they obtained here. Okay. But again, once again, that whatever it was they stole, that knowledge they stole, it could have been like a book of something, okay? They stole it from somebody, okay? Somebody's problem. So this person was just an all-around thief anyway, okay? But the problem is, once again, the knowledge, the little bit that they did obtain, okay, they didn't get it all, okay, because whatever it is here that they were trying to do, it's a study, it's a full-on study. It's not a, I'll pick apart a couple of pieces here, a couple of pages there, and learn this a little bit here and learn this a little bit there. No, okay, to do this, okay, to live this, I should say, okay, rather, to understand this even, okay, it goes much further than just obtaining a little bit from a few pages. Okay. It's an all-around study, a lifelong study, okay, a lot of discipline, okay, but let's continue on. But it, like I said, okay, they got in too deep. Even with that little bit that they did get, okay, they got in too deep, okay, and simply, from what I can see here thus far, it backfired on them, okay. It caused them some pain here, okay. I'm hearing like some death, okay, death to something in some way, shape, or form, okay, and destruction, okay. Hurt. And I don't mean just like, emotional or spiritual, physical as well. Okay, physical pain, but also hearing isolation. This thing here that they were trying to do to obtain, this 10 of beakers upright, here it is in the reverse. Okay, they didn't obtain what it is they thought that they were going to or that they were trying to. Okay, but again, stealing from another. So stole the knowledge from somebody else to try to steal something. Okay, from someone else. Okay, I'm hearing their favor. They wanted the favor that they saw another person had. They wanted their favor. Okay, let's continue on here. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, imagination in reverse. Six of Torches in reverse. Six of Pentacles upright. Hold on. Something came up here. I want to see if I can find it here in this book real quick. I'm not going to belabor the point if I can't. Okay, all right, I found it. So let's continue on. Whatever what they were trying to reach. I don't know, the pinnacle of success. Okay, the height, the highest heights. Okay, to just like outweigh everybody, okay, and everything, wanting the world to see them as favorable. Okay, so the world, one person, sure, okay, like I said, of another, okay, but there are many others, okay, surrounding this issue here. They wanted to be seen as, you know, like the pinnacle of success. The all in all, the great, and you know, just the great, mighty, powerful one type of thing. All right. But the problem is, see, like I said earlier, the knowledge that they stole from someone, okay, to do this, they only got a piece of it. They didn't get all of it. And if they only got a piece of it and didn't get all of it, that piece that they got, they probably didn't even, you know, do a full on study of just that little bit they got. But you can't, because once again, it's not fragmented, it's whole. There are other works, I'm hearing, to obtain that go along with the work that they stole. Okay, say, like I said, it might have been a book or something like that. Okay. So basically, they were not willing to do the work. Okay. But if you're a thief, you're not really willing to do the work. You're willing to, you know, do the work to thief, to steal, okay, to manipulate, but not really willing to put the time and the effort and the work in that it takes to do the necessary study, okay, to be, I'm here, the great and mighty, to stand on the top of that hill. Okay. It's a lot of work. Okay, going uphill to be at the top, okay, in a mountain peak. Okay. I keep hearing the word isolation. Maybe I now I'm hearing isolation spell. Okay. Maybe they're trying to do some kind of isolation spell to someone. I don't know. Something about isolation here. All right. Now we have this imagination card in the reverse here. Okay, and I'm reading out of this book. Just part of it, just a little bit. The imagination is an organ of vision, okay, that may be trained. That is the powerful and rewarding secret at the heart of history, or this history, okay, from out of this book. Okay, well, what is the book that I'm looking at here? The Secret History of the World. Okay, imagination is key. All right, just in the, you know, the scriptures alone, the Bible alone, you know, in the beginning God created, you know, okay, but there's no creation without thought. Okay, you don't just create without a thought, without thinking. What is it that you want to create? Okay, and even in knowing what it is that you want to create, it's in the mind first. This was the imagination. I'm hearing this person did not have the key here. Okay, to dig deep into their imagination. I'm even hearing imagination of study. They couldn't even imagine themselves or see themselves study. They only saw themselves at the top. Okay, the top of the mountain. Okay, that they were trying to get to obtain favor. Okay, I'm hearing favor of the Lord, not necessarily God, maybe, but Lord as whoever in their mind, in their eyes, whoever this other person is. Okay, but also, if you still trying to get to that top of that mountain. Okay, you're hoping and seeking that others will be looking at you as well, as though you're great and mighty, so on and so forth, the pinnacle of success. And this is where this person failed. Okay, I mean, they failed a lot, probably in more areas than just that, but this is where this person failed. Okay, not believing in themselves truly. Okay, to feel like I have to steal someone else's something or other, whatever it is they were trying to steal, like I said earlier, whatever that was. Okay, to obtain favor, to be seen, okay, as the pinnacle of the highest heights and the pinnacle of success and all of that type of thing. Okay, but to steal it from someone else. Okay, they refuse to live in their imagination. Okay, and study that to see what it is that they could bring forth, that they could create. Okay, here we just saw, I just read it. What did I just say out of this book? Okay, the imagination is an organ of vision. Okay, however, it must be trained. Okay, so that again, even with that's work. Creatives, people that create, or artists, for example. Okay, I mean, we all creators, but artists, for example. Okay, sometimes a piece of work or music or whatever that they want to create, it doesn't just pop into their head. Okay, sometimes it may. Okay, and sometimes it doesn't. They think, go into their imagination deep within. Okay, and that's what that in and of itself is work. Okay, all right. I'm sure any artist will tell you that in and of itself. Okay, to see in the mind's eye what it is they want to create, but before they see it, okay, it takes work to imagine it. Okay, and so in other words, this person just didn't want to do no damn work. I just still read it out of a book that someone else wrote through their imagination. Okay, and make it happen. And this is why this person fails, I'm hearing, or is a failure. They continue to walk in this light. Okay. In that way, in other words. Okay. All right, let's continue. Ace of Beakers. Upright. Okay. Three of Pentacles. In reverse. Okay. And we have the King of Beakers. Upright. I don't know, this person doing this, whatever this thing is that they did, well, I've been saying what they did, it has backfired on them. Okay, I'm here, and the truth ain't in them. Okay, but it has backfired on them. Okay, it was never meant to be. Okay, and I'm here, and these things that were not meant to be are not going to be. Outlast, they're not going to last. So like I said earlier, the little bit that this person was doing at first before they stole all of this or whatever, they were yielding some results, okay, that they felt were great results that caused them to go into this place here in this state, okay, to continue to steal more and more and more and more, okay, because that wasn't enough. I have to have more, but they were not studying. Okay, they were not listening. I'm hearing they were not learning. Okay, refused to be in a state of learning. Okay, and this shit backfired on their ass. Okay, and has on they're hurt. Okay, physically, right, as well as mentally. I'm hearing socially even, because like I said, they involved others in this. Okay, so who knows? Maybe those people backed off. Okay, because of the backfire here. Okay, so socially, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, okay, I'm hearing like this person is done for, down for the count, okay, like they don't know what to do with themselves, okay, still they're at a loss, and I feel like they're looking for someone here, okay, to assist them. I'm hearing something about love. They want to. Let me see something. Yeah. Yeah, they're looking for someone to help them. Okay. It's like I'm hearing that song. What is it? I can't remember who the guy is. Teach me how to love. Okay, etc., etc. You know the song I'm talking about because I don't know all the words to the song. Okay, but this is like what they want somebody to help them because they're in a fucked up state right now. And I'm hearing I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have planned this. I shouldn't have walked this way, okay, or did this thing, okay, because it backfired on them. Okay, it's like the little bit that they were getting yielding at first before they decided to go get some kind of deeper hidden knowledge that they didn't know nothing about and refuse to do any kind of study. And hell, if you don't know, if you ain't doing no in-depth work with yourself, okay, and the hidden aspects of yourself, ain't no need of you looking for shit outside of yourself just to still to make it look like you're something that you're not. Okay. And you damn sure ain't it because you haven't done any work on self. You don't have any understanding of self, okay? And that's what this person was, and that's what this person lies. So now they are in search, I feel, okay? Again, teach me how to love myself. This is what they're seeking, wanting someone to teach them how to love themselves. Somebody help me, okay? Picks me up, okay? From the muck and the mire and shit that they caused themselves and that they brought on themselves. Okay. But the problem is, I am thinking that because of the shit that they have done and others that they have involved, okay, and whoever they was trying to steal from and probably was stealing from others, that stole this hidden knowledge from someone, so on and so forth, okay, this person, it's like nobody's working with them. Okay. They want somebody to come help them, so come work with them and all of that type of thing. But I'm hearing no one will. Okay. It's like this person is at a loss. I'm devious. Okay. Their energy was devious, mean, hateful. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Three of Beakers, upright. Eight of Beakers, in reverse. Okay. And here we have desire. All right. In reverse. I feel like right now, okay, let me see something real quick. I feel like somebody's watching this person. And I don't think it's safe, whoever this person is, but hold on. Okay. Here we go back to imagination. A monarch of the worlds of imagination or the world of dreams, author of fictions, psychoanalyst, mystic, musician, word weaver, image maker. All right. I had a feeling this was going to be something along these lines, okay? Somebody I feel is has seen this person. Okay. They it's like, it's always people okay. It's always people in the shadows. Okay. Always. So always people watching. Okay. People in the background and whatnot. Okay. That you don't see or you don't realize it's there. And I feel like this person here, this King of Beakers upright, I don't think this person is a safe person. I mean, like, they see this person, they see the position that they're in. Okay. They might present themselves to this person at some point. Like I said, there's always people watching. Okay, always energies watching. I'm here and they see this person, this King of Beakers upright. They see this person who's done this as a con. Okay, a liar, a manipulator, a farce. Okay, false here, a faker. I mean, and they know what they must do. I feel as though this person may come out of the shadows in some way, maybe them themselves, if they have others, okay, to present themselves to this person as, I can help, I'll help, I'll show you the way. I'll show you what it is you need to know, what it is you need to understand. But I feel like probably be in this, well, let me see real quick. I feel as though it would probably be in this person's best interest, okay, to not take part in the manipulation, because that's what this person is. Yep, that's what this person is gonna do. Okay, it's like they're not coming to this person here, this King of Beakers upright. They're not coming here to really assist this person, to help them, okay, for their greatest and highest good. Okay. No, they're coming to manipulate. Like I said, they already see him as a con, etc., etc. Okay. It's like a person who's not knowledgeable of self. They don't know who they are. Okay. I'm here like I can do them in. I can ruin them. Okay. Make them believe I'm hearing what I want them to believe. Okay. Say what it is that I need to say. Okay. To make this person, I'm even hearing even more, make this person misunderstand themselves. Okay, so they want to manipulate here, but I feel like they want to do some kind of experimentation on this person, and not in a way where they're going to take them in a lab. Okay, they very well may, but I'm not feeling that. Take them in a lab. They may present themselves as though there's some kind of a counselor or a psychologist, psychiatrist, that type of thing. I can help you once again. You've been through all this blah, blah, blah. But see, this person is someone that has been sitting in the shadows here watching. That's why I love this deck. I love this deck, man. This deck goes into that type of shit that, what do you call it? Truth is stranger than fiction type thing. Okay. Like I said, there are people in the shadows always sitting, watching, waiting, okay, to manipulate energies, but energies such as this person. They've watched them stumble. They've watched them fall. They've watched them here make an ass of themselves even, okay? So I am ready here to go in and manipulate them even further, okay? For my benefit. This is what I'm feeling from this energy, from this King of Beakers upright. Tests to do this person will do tests on this person here. It would be in this person's best interest. They're going to present themselves as, you know, here as a community of others. Okay, this is a safe space. This is a safe place here. We'll teach you how to love yourself. Blah blah blah. This, that, and the other. Okay, and you'll never get there. Okay, they'll be testing you for so long, And even if they do, present themselves like a psych, and they might be in that profession. They might be a psychologist or a psychiatrist or, something like that. They very well may be that to test, to experiment on, okay? Finding others. And this is not something that this person does in and of themselves, okay? I'm just going to be a diabolical psychiatrist, whatever, okay? Doctor of psychiatry, okay? No, okay? This person works with a larger network. Governments, not one. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're all tied anyway, okay? They're not separate from one another. Though it may appear that way, they're not. They all work together. Okay. I keep in isolation. This person here, this King of Beakers upright, might even isolate this person, manipulate them in such a way. Okay, I'll teach you how to love yourself, and you'll be going to this person, this whoever this is here, will be going to this person, months upon months upon months, meeting this quote unquote group of others, this safe space. Okay, some who probably have been manipulated, okay, and tested on by this man, okay, and by the time, at first you'll be thinking, well, when are you going to teach me this? You just ask me questions or whatever the case may be. We haven't gotten to that part yet. Years will have gone by and you will have completely forgotten why you're there in the first place. Okay, or why they told you, why I help you to love yourself. We'll teach you or whatever. Okay, they're not going to do that. They're going to test you. They're going to present this situation here to this person as though this is a room full of love here and safety. Okay, there's no safety here. Okay, as stated earlier. Okay, it will be in this person's best interest here. Okay, whomever you are, if this resonates with you or you know someone, etc., to Eight of Torches in reverse, run. When they come to you, I'm hearing failed operation. This will be a failed operation, okay, if you don't participate. But that's in your best interest because, see, this operation is not really for you. It's to work against you, okay, to isolate you. There again, okay. They may even at first, you may be meeting them from your home, going to their office or whatever, and the next thing you know, they done fed you some bullshit and you're living on their quote unquote campus grounds or living in their community. Okay. Run from this energy here. Okay. Let me just see. Here we have the Queen of Torches in reverse. Let me see. The goal here is to completely disempower you, or whomever this person, this initial person is. The goal from this King of Pentacles is to completely disempower you. There will be no sense of freedom here. Okay. In other words, they will have sucked you dry. So much, okay, they may, because I feel like now they look at you or whoever this person is, like I said, as false, a farce, so on and so forth, okay? A con, a manipulator, someone easily manipulated, okay? Easy to manipulate, easy to destroy, okay? Easy to test on, easy to experiment on, because what? They have no knowledge of self, but any little bit of empowerment that you might have, okay? Any little bit of yourself that you might know, okay, which I'm hearing is none, but whatever, okay, little. Okay. They're not there to empower you, though they may tell you this. Okay, they're not there to empower you. They're there to completely destroy you, to do away with you, to test you. Okay, to scheme on you, just to test on your motherfucking ass. Okay. And it's kind of interesting because this person here started off doing an experiment on others to take and steal and siphon from others. And here, this failed thing is failed, is backfire, but now here it is about to be done to them. What they set out to do to another is about to be done to them. But this person, this King of Pentacles, will not fail. Okay. This is part of their job. This is part of their work. This is what they do. They are an expert at this. Okay. And again, I'm hearing run. Okay. With the Fool card in reverse, it's like, don't, You know, you do what you want to do, but don't take the risk. It's not a risk worth taking. Okay, here, your ancestors, whatever this shit is here, now will not even be able to assist you here. Okay. Now, everybody, when people talk about ancestors, they always talk about the ancestors like they're so great and mighty and holy and wonderful. Although, you know, I think we understand not all ancestors are like that. Some ancestors full of shit, just like they was when they was walking that earth. Your aunt, this person here, if they go this way, basically to receive what it is that they were trying to shell out to someone else. Okay. Your ancestors are not going to be able to help you, to save you, to assist you. I mean, I don't know. That's weird. Okay. But I'm hearing they will destroy you. I don't know what else this person may say. You know, people like this, they sit back and they watch people, so on and so forth, in the shadows, all of that type of thing. Okay. And they get you at your most vulnerable state. And whomever this person is at their most vulnerable state. Okay, and they are ready to do you in. It's like a person like this King of Pentacles. They see this person as just, you know, eliminate trash, because they don't have any power here within themselves. No use of the mind is what I am hearing. Okay, again, that goes back into that imagination here in the reverse. Them not studying themselves, them not knowing themselves, them not loving themselves, and even yet still seeking someone outside of them to show them how to love themselves. Okay. Which I guess is, you know, that's not a bad thing necessarily. Okay. But is it real? Okay, or is it just because them trying to destroy and eliminate and isolate somebody else, okay, failed and, you know, backfired on them, okay? And now, once again, here it is. This King of Beakers upright is, and I'm just hearing being sent, okay? Sent to do this thing to them that they were seeking to do to someone else, okay? Let's see if we get anything here from this Psychic Tarot. Okay. We got truth here. It's like there's no truth in this situation. Oh, shit. There it is. Here. The base chakra. Okay. This is the part of the issue here. This lack of knowledge of self. Okay. And this need to be grounded in something. They're like, this person here is not grounded in anything. They have no understanding, no in-depth understanding of themselves, and no awareness here of who they are. Okay. Trust, I'm hearing, trust this individual, okay? And it will be like at your loss, to your detriment, okay? Rest and rejuvenate here in the verse. That's probably what, I don't know. Okay, I want to say that's what this person needs to do. They need to do some kind of healing work, okay, on self here. Do not believe this is not going to be a new beginning, okay, for you. Okay, material and spiritual prosperity. This was part of the problem because they were not rooted and grounded in anything, not knowledgeable of the truth of themselves here. Okay, and you know, needing to be aware of themselves, but not living in a state of awareness here. Okay, all right. I'm hearing like annihilate, like there's a spirit here of annihilation. But once again, it's just this person, this is what they were setting out to do to someone else. Okay. So it's just like, it's just being brought back on them. Okay. Are they going to make the choice to go in the way when this King of Beakers presents themselves to them, however they will? See, don't be fooled here. Don't think that, well, then if somebody approached me, okay, or whoever this person is, don't even think, well, if somebody, you know, approaches me who's a doctor of blah, 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 this, that, and other, I just won't go that way. It's interesting how this weird world works. They may not approach you at all. Okay. I don't know how it's done. They talk about the all these weapons in the air and all of this shit, and we got all of this shit here on with these machines here that I'm looking into, and as I'm doing this reading, and your thoughts, they can read your thoughts and can determine who you are, what you, all of that shit. They know your how you move. This person is not working by themselves. Like I said, governments all tied together. They're not working by themselves. Okay. But I do feel like they're damn sure good at what they do. Okay. Maybe the best of the best. And see, if you are, whoever this is, if this person is in this state, oh, somebody help me. Got them fucked up. Yeah, I'm fucked up here. Okay, trying to destroy somebody else. I'm in a fucked up position. Somebody come help me. But nobody will help. Okay, because of the, nobody is here to help and assist. Nobody will because of the shit. Okay, and the bullshit. Okay, you may find yourself, or whoever this is, they may find themselves saying, well, I tell you what. Let me go find, a professional to assist me. Don't ask me how they do this shit. Okay, they got all kind of shit on the internet about how they do this shit. These what they call energy weapons or whatever. And you'll be dialing this person's number. Don't have to approach you. They know how to do this shit. You'll be going to them. You'll be dialing that this person's office number. I need help. Come on in. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, let me see if I can get anything from this deck. Okay. You need to be aware. Okay. And quit lying to your fucking self. Whoever this is, this person needs to quit lying to themselves and face the truth of their reality. Because if you don't, it's going to lead you right here. This is what needs to be dealt with here. This root chakra. This person's root chakra. Okay. This is exactly where you're going to be. Okay. And it's not going to be, like I said, a new beginning. So busy, focused on material prosperity. Okay, but the shit backfiring, as it was stated earlier. Okay, backfiring to the point where it has messed this person up, not only physically, mentally, psychologically, spiritually. I just keep hearing it will be to your detriment. Okay. Whatever it is, work on this shit here. Let go. Okay, let go. There's something here about I feel like intimacy, because this card says, fear of intimacy, but also something he did with this desire in the reverse. Okay, so there's something about that. Okay, that this person, whoever this is, needs to be truthful and honest with themselves about. Okay, or you're going to get caught up. Okay, I'm here in this master's plan. Okay. To isolate. They're going to isolate you. Okay. See, it's just like what they say here. Tell me, say, I would have freed more slaves if they had known they were slaves. This person will get in your mind, okay, or this person's mind so deep and heavy, they will isolate them, okay, and have them in a state of, isolation. That become like a prisoner, okay. Here we have the High Priestess card, okay. Deception, ignoring intuition. Don't deceive you. This person here is in a state of deceiving themselves, thinking that they're more than they are. Okay, and they're not. Okay, wanting to, like I said, appear to be the pinnacle of success, but not. But doing it by trying to steal and siphon from somebody else. That don't make you no motherfucking high priestess, goddamn. Okay, feeling like you gotta steal other people's shit. just so someone will see you as the great whatever. That's not logical here. I'm hearing like this person needs to deal with themselves. Okay. Okay. Here we have the Empress card as well. Okay. Fertility, abundance, sensual. Okay. Lack, poverty, abundance, fertility, sensuality. Again, this has something to do with desire. Something about, okay, because I'll show you. Something about the opposite sex. Are you terrified of the opposite sex? Do you avoid temptation? There it is. This word again, to the detriment of living life. Okay, but there's something here about that this person needs to deal with. Okay, I don't know if it's a childhood thing with the Six of Pentacles as well, upright. Okay, trying to avoid lack, poverty, understandable, okay, but not this way, because again, what they have sought to do is going to be done to them here. Okay, here we have the Seven of Pentacles, patience, clearing clutter, bearing fruit, dissatisfied with the job, patience, bearing fruit. Okay, to bear real fruit. What did I say? You got to do the fucking work. But you see this person here that walked up that hill, okay, came out in reverse, okay, walked to the top of that hill. Look what all that they had to trudge through. It takes patience, time, effort, work, not stealing, only getting half of the picture, half of the knowledge, and not even half of it just to do someone else in to take their shit. Okay, and here we have with the Prince of Pentacles, okay, land journey, realistic, sensuous once again, okay, couch potato, or here it is, obsessed with money. Okay, some obsessed with someone else, the lack here, poverty, this obsession, okay, has turned into their detriment is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get a oracle card here. So, you know, again, like I said, this person is watching, waiting. You don't have to, it ain't about them approaching you. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. They'll have you calling them. Okay. They'll have you putting their number in, dialing into them. So it can be said, you came to us, we didn't come to you. Really fuck your mind up with that shit. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Isis Oracle deck. So I'm really hearing like, I don't know, don't go this way, don't go in that direction. Okay. If you want to save yourself. You may think, well, how would I know if I end up dialing them? Listen. Pay attention to your intuition. Do some work on yourself. And quit expecting others outside of you to do it for you. And quit being damn diabolical. Trying to hurt others or steal and siphon off of others. Okay, so you're not put in this position. Okay, to whomever this may be for. Here we have from the Isis Oracle deck, Miracle of Isis. Okay, miraculous healing of the goddess. So interesting. Let me see what it says. Isis was known as a talented practitioner of the healing arts and was capable of miraculous healings. For you, beloved, she offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being a part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing, to let go and let the goddess be. Okay. All right. So once again, dealing with this person needs to be realistic with themselves and deal with their reality, face that they have struggled, okay, with a particular matter. Come out of the mindset that it's impossible to heal. Okay. Or even that it's impossible to imagine once again, doing the work. Imagine your life without this old wound. What is, part of the imagination and sin? You know how they'll say even make what are those things? Vision boards. Visualize here, okay, in your mind. Okay, who it is that you know who you are. Okay. Stop lying. This person needs to stop lying to themselves. Okay. Know who they are. Know who you are. Okay. And imagine, see yourself as you know, or as you truly, as you know yourself to be, but without the old wounds. Okay. Because that's all this person is going to do. Okay. Is come in and experiment and play off of it. Okay. But they're just simply doing. Okay. About to do if this person lets them what they set out to do to others or another. Okay. All right. I certainly hope that resonated with somebody. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. For those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you come and watch my lives, thank you. I appreciate your support. All right. Everyone have a wonderful evening. Have favor. Peace.